Hello, my name is Thameem Shajahan and I'm an analyst at Questrade. In my role, I essentially act as an extended arm for our settlements team. When a trade can't be settled, I step in. I work closely with our trade desk to buy it from the open market and ensure those unsettled trades are successfully resolved. My journey into using generative AI tools really started with my daily task. I spend a lot of time in Google Sheets. So I began using Gemini to help me with the complex formulas. It helped me in really critical situations. So I started using it more and more. For instance, if I ask why a particular function should be used or how to use it, Gemini would give me the syntax. It would explain the purpose of the function and provide clear instruction on its usage and offer better practices to follow. Since I'm self-taught in coding, seeing those best practices for using certain functions was incredibly insightful and truly valuable to me. At Questrade, we operate in a fast-paced environment. Everything needs to be done accurately and quickly to match the client needs because the time is money. That's why we use macros to automate many tasks and streamline our processes. Before Gemini, I code everything on my own. Let's say a task takes 1 to 2 hours to finish. Correcting the data to begin the task would take like additional 30 minutes. So I wanted to reduce the 30 minutes significantly. Building a macro to achieve that reduction when I did it on my own could take me like 3 to 4 days of intense work. However, when I started using Gemini, it completely transformed the process. I could give Gemini the algorithm explaining what I wanted the macro to achieve, and it would provide me with the base code. From there, I adjust what Gemini gave me to fit my specific needs. This essentially cut down 4 days of work into roughly like 3 to 2 hours. It was a massive time saver for us. My experience with generative AI has profoundly changed how I approach my daily work. The way we used to tackle problems before and how we approach them now after incorporating Gemini is drastically different. Previously, everything was dependent on the data I could access within the system and how I extract the insight from it. Now we have moved on to a phase where I can utilize a large amount of data and Gemini can get a good solution from it. It has completely and drastically changed my approach of problem solving. I would definitely see it more than just a tool, and it have become a more of a valuable partner in my work.